Do you remember the story of the three little pigs? One built his home with straw, another with sticks, and the third with bricks. When the wolf came knocking, the house with straw and sticks came tumbling down, but the house of bricks stood firm. Today, I'm reviewing the book, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. This book is a roadmap to build a solid financial house that will not get knocked down when life happens or when the wolf comes huffing and puffing. Hello, welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talks podcast. I am Yomi Akinpelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of several books. It's time for your Total Money Makeover. Are you ready? Let's jump right in. Dave Ramsey is popularly known for the baby steps. They are called baby steps because they come in bite size and they're quite easy to do. Dave Ramsey says if you want to eat an elephant, you eat it one bite at a time. Each baby step is like taking a bite from the elephant. But before we get into the baby steps, the first thing is you must agree not to live in denial. No more denial. You are where you are financially because of a series of decisions you have made in the past. The first part of your money makeover is accepting that there is a problem. Ramsey says, you can easily fool everybody else and possibly even yourself into thinking that you are in good financial shape. He says that driving a luxury car, living in an upper-class neighborhood, and kitted in designer wear does not mean that you are financially healthy. These days, almost anyone can manage to live this way with debt, but reality will catch up sooner or later, and that reality will hurt. Could you keep up your current lifestyle for at least 3 to 6 months if you were fired from your job tomorrow without using credit card or borrowing from some other source? If you can't, then you are financially out of shape. Do you have more debts than assets? If yes, then you are out of shape financially. It's time to face reality and make some changes. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. If you live like no one else, later you can live like no one else, says Dave Ramsey. There are 7 baby steps. Let's start with baby step 1. Save £1,000 or dollars for your starter emergency fund. Having this starter emergency fund will stop you from getting into the cycle of in and out of debt. Research shows that only 41% of Americans would be able to handle an emergency of $1,000 without going into debt. So having this emergency fund in place will make you one of the positive minority. An online-only savings account would be a good place to park this emergency fund, not in your current account, where it will be out of sight and out of mind. The online account also tends to pay higher interest and should only be used in a real emergency like a car breakdown, a boiler repair, or a leaking roof. The latest iPhone or that beautiful dress does not count as an emergency. To build up this £1,000, if you don't already have it, set up an automatic payment or standing order to pay £50, £100 monthly into this online account until it is fully funded. If you are in a financially bad place, make a budget, cut out all unnecessary spending, and force yourself to live way below your means. Remember, if you want to save, you must save first before spending and spend after saving. Baby step number 2, pay off all your debt except the mortgage debt using the debt snowball. To start this step, list all your debts on one piece of paper: credit cards, payday loans, store cards, the loan from Uncle Freddie and Auntie Julie, and from your friends. List the debts in order from the smallest to the largest. Pay the minimum payment on all these debts. Then put all the extra money you have towards the smallest size, paying the debt from lowest to largest, irrespective of interest rate. This is called the snowball method. When the smallest loan is paid off, you roll all that money into paying the next smallest, and you keep on going until all the debt is paid off. According to Dave Ramsey, this step could take anything between 18 to 24 months. Dave Ramsey says you shouldn't even think of investing until you've paid all your debts. Once you've crossed off baby step 2, then it's time to go on to baby step 3. Baby step 3, build a fully funded emergency fund. This is 3 to 6 months living expenses. For this step, all you have to do is put all the money you were using to pay off your debts and add it to the starter emergency fund of £1,000 from baby step 1. Having a fully funded emergency fund keeps you out of debt if you lose your job or if life happens and your £1,000 emergency fund is insufficient. And also this fully funded emergency fund will protect you from dipping into your investments when you begin to invest. This should not be saved in your current account. Again, it should be saved in an online savings account where it will be out of sight and out of mind. It should not be an account that is easily accessible. Dave Ramsey says you might have to eat rice and beans or beans on toast for a while just to make sure you get this fully funded emergency fund in place. But it will be worth it. Baby step 4. Invest at least 15% of your gross income, not net but gross income. This is an easy step because by now you are used to saving regularly from the above steps, and all you need to do is invest all the money you were using to fund your emergency fund and paying off debts and divert it into investments. Invest in tax efficient vehicles like SIP, a stock and share ISA in the UK, or a 401k and Roth RIA in the USA. It's amazing how quickly you can reach financial independence when you have no debts and have a fully funded emergency fund. You can also invest extra into your employer's pension account. 15% is the minimum. You can always do much more. Baby step 5. Save for your children's college fund. If you have children, you might want to consider saving for their college or university so they don't start their working lives with a mountain of debt, especially if you're in the USA, where students' loans can be astronomical. Whatever the case, make sure you save for your retirement first before you consider doing this. If you're in the UK, you might want to skip this step because students' loans are available and the interest rates are fairly low. That money could be working harder in an investment if you prefer. Baby step number 6, pay off your home early. Paying off your home early is not as urgent as paying off your credit cards and other debts because your home is not a depreciating liability and the interest rates tend to be much lower than other kinds of debts. Most people take out a 25 to 30-year mortgage. This can be reduced significantly by paying off £100 or more extra every month. If you do this, you will shorten the length of your mortgage and also reduce interest paid over the period. For example, on a 30-year mortgage of $300,000 at a 4% interest rate, if you paid just $100 extra monthly, you would shave off 3.5 years of the length of your mortgage. If you were really aggressive and you paid an extra $1,000 every month, you will reduce the length by close to 17 years. Ramsey suggests that you take out a 10 to 15 years mortgage in order to force yourself to pay off the house quickly and save yourself a ton of money in interest paid over that period. People debate whether paying off your mortgage early is a good idea. Dave Ramsey says pay off your debt as soon as possible. I agree with Dave Ramsey. I'm on the side of paying off your mortgage as soon as possible. But I understand why some people might say to pay it later and use the money to invest in other properties or other investments. I think it all depends on where you are in your wealth accumulation stage. Finally, baby step number 7. Build wealth and give. Now that you don't have a mortgage to pay, you don't have any debts, you have a fully funded emergency fund, you're already investing, you can build wealth at a speed not possible previously. So enjoy your wealth, keep multiplying it, and be outrageously generous. This is the reward of all your hard work. Those are 7 baby steps for your total money makeover. Now let's recap. Live on a budget, get out of debt, Build an emergency fund so you don't get back into debt and live on less than you earn, so that you have money to save and invest and to be generous. They are called baby steps because they are easy to do. You can do it. I can do it too. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So take the baby steps one at a time in the correct order, and you will be financially prosperous. The baby steps have worked for millions. According to Ramsey, it's the proven plan and shortest distance and path to financial freedom. If you do it, it will work for you. It's working for me already. And that is all for today. Please like, share, and comment below. Let me know what baby step you are on. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.